Very good afternoon, students. You are welcome to online class of Oriental Public School, and this is Pankaj Kr Mishra, Faculty of Social Science, PGT. Today I am here with a slide on virtual mode of Political Science, Class 9, and your topic is electoral politics. In this class, I am going to teach you about election. Actually, this topic is totally belonging to election, and as it is mentioned here, electoral politics. And here you will know about what is the election and the procedure of election going on in our country, India. Before going to start this topic, I would like to give a brief synopsis of the content that you will cover in this chapter. So let's see the contents of this chapter, which is electoral politics. So here, students, you will first know about election. What is election? And why do we require election in a democratic country? And how election plays a crucial role to make a country democratic. The next point is why elections are necessaries in democratic. Already I have told. This you will cover in the next second topic under this chapter. And the third one is what makes election democratic. Is it good to have political competition? Will be also your topic of this chapter. And this is very important topic. Here you will have a brief clarification. How can we distinguish either election is democratic or non-democratic? As you have read in the features of democracy, means only holding election a country cannot be called democratic. Means except election, there are also many other requirements to be called a country democratic. You will clarify this concept in this chapter also. The next one you will read what is our system of election, and at last what makes elections democratic in India, and the conclusion of this chapter. I hope you have cleared the concept of the content that you are going to read in this chapter. And then now our chapter will begin from very important point, that is election. As you know, election means procedure that allows member of an organization or community to choose representatives who will hold position of authority within it. Means election is what? Election is the process of electing representative who will rule the country, make the laws and the policies for the entire people of the nation on behalf of the people. Because in a large country where there is a large number of people who cannot sit together to take all decision regarding their affairs day to day, that is why to avoid this situation, people choose representatives who will run on behalf of them, and this is we called election. Election is for this purpose only, because India is a large populous country. As you know, after China, India is the second largest populous country of the world, and here it is not possible. I mean to say direct democracy is not possible in India. And direct democracy is what you have already read in the previous chapter about direct and indirect democracy. Direct democracy is where directly people rule the country. But in our country, directly people don't rule. It is ruled by the people elected by the common people. The most important election select the leaders of the local, state or national government. And as you know, here we have India is a federal country. I mean to say most of the students know what is federal country or federalism. The federal country is that country where existence of government more than one level, either 2 or 3 level. So kind for your information, in our country India, we have 3 tiers of government: central government, state government and local level government. So India has 3 tiers of government under federal system. In our country India, Indian politics, India is a world's largest democratic country and ruled through parliamentary system and federal system. So India is a parliamentary and federal government system. Okay. So the chance to decide who will govern the at this level serves an opportunity for the public to make choices about the policies, programs, and future decisions of the government action. Means after the election procedure is completed, the representatives will go further to make the government. Once the government is formed, and the next one is to decide the policies, appropriate policies which may be beneficial for the entire nation's people, and that is the most expectation of the people, most important expectations of the people from the government side. That is why we always try to make a efficient and corruption free government. Okay, corruption free government is very important. The students, I hope you have understood election. Election is the process of electing the government, making the government. Okay, this is nothing more. At the same time, election sometimes also provides accountability. If your election is democratic, it will definitely give you accountability. Without accountability, we cannot form a transparent or democratic government which will be effective government. The threats of defeat the polls exerts pressure on those in the powers to conduct themselves in the responsible manner and take account of popular matters and wishes when they make their decision. So means if you are fail or unable to elect eligible or appropriate governments, means how can you expect the proper policies or matters that will be implemented your country in favor of the people. That is why it is very crucial role played here by the people to determine or elect the authentic government. Okay, that is why we have been given a right to elect the representative, right to vote, that we call right to vote. And our country is having universal adult franchise. Most of the students know what is universal adult franchise. The person who are 18 years or above, they have one vote and their one vote having one value, irrespective of caste, class, gender, religion, social and economical status. These are not factors while you are applying, I mean to say, universal adult franchise. And our country is having universal adult franchise irrespective of gender, class, caste, religion. These are not factors here. So we can easily apply our vote, our right. So now next point is our why election. I mean to say, why do we need elections? The elections take place regularly in any democracy. It is also one of the most important feature of democracy. Elections should take place regularly at some years interval. So generally in our country, India, we have elections at every 5 years. 5-year plan is going on in our country. That is why the tenure or term of the government is also 5 years. So we know that there are more than 100 countries in the world in which elections take place to choose people's representative. Here we have representative democracy. Means people first of all elect the representative, then representative with their majority choose their ruler and form the government and rule the country. And that is why India is also known as representative democracy, and indirect democracy is also known as representative democracy. So now you can find out more than 100 countries in the world which have representative democracy, where people elect their representative and these representatives further elect their leaders and form the government. So, to make your country representative, you will have to regularly held elections, and that is going on in our country after every 5 years. Okay, but why do we need election? We can clarify the concept from here. A rule of people is possible without any election if all the people can sit together every day and take all the decisions. Means you can rule without election, but it can be happen only if all the people of the country can sit together day to day and take all the decisions, and there will be no need to election. But like India, this vast and diverse country, populous country, it is not possible to sit all the people of India together every day and take all the decisions. That is why this is the very big problem, and to avoid this problem we will have to hold election and elect the representative. That is why we need election, and this you can write one of the most important point of this question. But we already know that it is not possible in a large community or country, nor it is possible for everyone to have the time, because all the people of India do not have time and knowledge to take decision on all these matters. Therefore, in most democracies, people rule through their representative, and we can also initially say we need election. To avoid this situation, especially we need election. I hope you have understood this point properly. And this is all about in this today's video. Very soon I will come with the next video and keep the topic continue. So keep your study continuously like this and be safe. Take care of yourself. Thank you. Have a nice day.